That's a nice show.
That's not silent, I didn't realise that.
Okay, so you all, most of you went to England. You went,
Yeah.
Well, I might be different in that I only went to England when I got married.
when you got married, yeah.
1970.
Well, you were kind of, you had company.
I would I would have worked here
Yeah.
between leaving school and getting married.
And did you find it much of a change?
No,
It wasn't astounding, like, it
really. I
wasn't.
would have spent a holiday or two in England before that,
Okay,
like,
right,
and
so, yeah.
I suppose
Yeah.
you're not as wide-eyed maybe and, as going over at 17, 18.
How about you, Joe? Did you find it a big change when you went over?
I didn't really. I sort of.
Slotted in,
I sort of knew what they expected was really on our day before.
Had you some friends, had you buddies ahead of you there? Were there guys, local guys ahead of you now? Or?
My sister was the head of it there.
She was ahead of you, yeah. And had you a job when you went over?
No, but I got a job fairly quick.
You got a job, very good. What year was that about?
1960.
19, there was plenty of work that time, wasn't
Yeah,
there?
plenty of work that time. Yeah.
They were rebuilding after the war,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And Marie, what did you do when you went over?
I went in 1961 and I started working first in a supermarket
Mm.
and I loved that, was checking out all the things, and then I came home at Christmas. And I got engaged and I went back again to make money to get married. And I worked in a cafe and I loved that, and I used to get loads of tips. It might be on sixpence and a shilling, but it was grand.
All mounted
And of
up.
course the fact that I was staying with my uncle and his wife and all, it was like home for
Mm.
me. So I liked it. I was beginning to like it when I was coming home then.
Were there supermarkets then, or were there
Sorry?
shops? Were there more shops than where people come in and ask for their groceries?
Oh,
rather
yeah.
than
Well, they
supermarkets?
go around with a basket.
Oh, they did
The
they?
little basket that you carry, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they said they filled up the stuff themselves, yeah.
Yeah, they
Took it off, like,
Because I
probably.
remember now in Dublin as growing up that you'd have the list and they'd get the stuff for you.
Oh,
No, okay.
No, that's not.
No, that was the old shop long ago. They have the list and hand it in, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
they get the stuff and put it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Christine, you went up, what did you do when you went over?
I went and worked in Heinz factory.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So did you put you off Heinz products?
Eh?
Did you put you off
No,
Heinz products?
no, that's where I worked on it there.
How many years did you put it at Heinz?
I think I only stayed a couple of years, but I was always coming and going.
Yeah.
A lot of students used to go to Heinz's factories
Yeah.
in the summertime, yeah. Everybody went over there for a start, and then they got other jobs sometimes. But a lot of them stayed in for the summer holidays, made a few quid and drank half it and whatever.
And sorry, just a question there now. Some of you have grandchildren. Now, some of them are very young, some of them are old. Do they just get jobs locally now, or do they go away? Like I remember, like when I was a teacher, some of the kids in secondary school went to London. They knew London better than they knew Dublin. So I'm just wondering, do as many go away now?
Well, none of mine went. One of them is in Allagan, and there's another one of them over in Castlebell, and that's a print for us at Tuesday or something.
Passions or something?
And the rest of them are too young to.
Our children need this.
Sorry?
Our
Grandchildren.
No, our grandchildren are too.
Too small.
Too small.
Go anywhere.
Yeah, no, do you know what I mean? That they like all of you were so adventurous. You came, you lived here, in a small rural area, and then you went to London and places.
The big city, yeah.
And nowadays they seem to be much more protected. That they don't actually go away.
Well, you see, there
They
was
work.
no,
There wasn't many work here,
there was no jobs here at that time.
so now they can get work.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah.
Well, they're very adventurous now, so they're doing Euro-rail trips and all this stuff.
Yeah, but nobody. There's a certain percentage that do that. There's piles of them never go anywhere.
Well, there are loads of work here now, isn't there? In Ireland,
There
yeah.
is work here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's work here, yeah.
Oh yeah. Give now to kids at school what you've gone through and what you've learned, and what can you give advice to young people now?
Advice I would give them: do whatever they want to do. Like,
Yeah,
go and do it.
do.
Go and do it.
I would agree
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
That's what I would.
Mm.
tell them.
I feel kids are overprotected, but that's only me now.
No, I'd agree, but I think mobile phones haven't helped. They can ring mammy or daddy. Oh, I'm stuck for money. Oh, I need a lift home. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Talk to me when I'm walking home, and that hasn't helped them to be independent.
No. When our kids were young, there was no phone, no mobile phone.
Yeah.
Are they better educated? Sorry, go on.
We escape that side of it, like, ringing up and saying, it's like them scams we get now saying, hey mom.
My mum, I've been moat.
I lost my phone. I lost my phone.
Yeah.
I'm ringing from a friend's phone. Ring this number.
Tell me this now, as a secondary school teacher, retired. Are the better education? Is the standard of education better now than it was 40 years ago?
Oh, that one.
That's a good question.
That is a good question, actually. Well, having been in the system, you don't really know. I think.
Wouldn't you have seen it going along as it went along and see things are changing and.
Like now, I think they're too protected now. Actually.
Yeah.
I've gathered from teachers who are teaching now in secondary schools, you can't say anything negative to the children. Like, that could have been better, you should have worked harder, because the parents don't want any grief. And I think, if your child isn't doing as well as they should be doing, that's relative. You'd like to feel that the teacher really, come on, move on and do it. Make an effort, But they've become very precious, I think, children are. So I really don't know what's going to happen long term that way. Are they going to be able to cope?
I must say, I wholeheartedly agree. I feel they're not able to cope as well as we could with most situations.
I think you're right.
Yeah, that's right.
Seems to be.
There's a lot of talk about mental health. Was that a problem long ago?
No.
In schools? It wasn't a problem.
I remember meeting somebody at a Christmas party about 5 years ago, and his fiancée was teaching in a school in Ballincollig in Cork, primary school, 6th class. There's 27 in the class, and 18 had been diagnosed with some problem. I mean, come on, that's not.
They're very quick to diagnose now, either AD, what age, I'm missing a word, or maybe on the spectrum slightly, I don't know. They're labelling children too young.
I think we were happier or something, and we had nothing. We were.
I think you hit the nail on the head.
I'd be going back and over.
With more fun.
Going from one house to
It
another.
was easier,
We had more
fun.
fun.
We felt.
You had less expectations.
That's true.
I suppose you're more active as well. Like nowadays we're passive, we're looking at things.
Yeah.
Spend our time looking at things, films and phones and television and whatever, still, I think the kids
I'm
are.
not envious of them now, though.
Yeah.
I think that was easier for me.
Yeah.
I think it's harder for them. There's so much expectation.
Yeah.
They have so much expectations, and there's
Yeah.
so many choices, and there's going to be other choices that we don't even know of.
There are a lot of choices now, aren't there?
Yeah, there's
Like
huge.
you were, what do you call it, a teacher, career guidance teacher.
I don't know the names of these things.
How many books are there out there? How many pages in a book of courses that you can do nowadays?
Yeah.
Like when I went to third level, and you had about 12 things you could do, and that was it, law and medicine and BA
Science or law,
and science and BA and engineering. Then you have to start thinking about things, You'd find it hard to get over 10 longer.
And now, like, the names, I wouldn't even recognise the names. What is this to do with computers or whatever, And it's changing.
But some of it is good in a sense that there are courses other than the old medicine, law sides and all of that. There are courses for those that mightn't be as academically challenged and it fits their niche, So in that way, it's good. But
But well, then we could say there's not enough people doing trades.
Not nowadays.
try
And
getting a
trades.
plumber. Try getting a plumber or an electrician.
I mean, the trades can be, very good.
Very
Like, who
necessary.
builds your house?
Very necessary.
It's a tradesperson.
But sometimes you have to worry about your grandchildren coming along. I do often think about it. Don't worry, because there's no point in worrying about it.
No.
But the drugs are a major problem in this all over the country, like everywhere, in the world, I think. And Westport is full of drugs, as we know.
Every small
Every
town
town,
and
sure.
village.
Every town and village. And you see, if I'm on drugs and I'm 12 or 13, and you say, no, come on, don't spread.
Of course,
Take that.
Try it, yeah.
And you don't be chicken. Take that. And things like that. There are fierce pressure that way, I think. And
absolutely.
You can't worry about it, but you think about it a lot.
The only problem is full of alcohol as well.
That's it,
It's full of alcohol as well.
It's not socially accepted, the alcohol. job with the drugs.
Doesn't make it
But
any.
no, I think the thing with the drugs is that the violence that goes with
Yeah,
it.
the money and the violence.
Or
Yeah,
the
yeah.
people supplying it.
right,
higher
yeah.
up. And with alcohol, at least it's recognised. Perhaps if they made legalise drugs, might be better. I don't know.
You won't get maybe a house being burned from somebody that's or
From the local public.
trying to get money or someone that's addicted to alcohol because but that is happening where drugs are concerned.
There's probably more alcohol now than when we were young too.
Yeah.
Oh,
More
yeah.
drinking. 'Cause
What age now? I'm going to ask each one of you. What age did you start drinking it? You can tell it now. 'Cause
Oh
no,
yeah, absolutely.
That's all right.
About 30.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, gee.
I was
So-
about 25.
25,
Yeah,
right?
About 3
I
years.
had to
younger.
drink.
I was married.
When I was leaving England and we went out for a bit of a party and I had baby shower.
Baby shower.
Oh, God, yeah.
And my head was all over the place. And I said, oh my God, if they see me now at home, what will they think of me? And I didn't drink again after that until I suppose the kids were kind of
Yeah.
bored.
I
Christine,
never drank.
you never
Never
drank.
drank.
You're good.
No.
You were a good girl.
I think I was more
I'm a
non
pioneer
drinker
on
when we
my
were
own.
young.
You were a pioneer.
Peter,
Oh,
more
my
non-drinker.
You're a pioneer.
Yeah.
Come on.
We're girls.
No, I don't drink. So there you
Yeah,
are.
no,
No,
Well,
I
I
would deal
did
with
now
both stay and
later.
that.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
want your
I
mind on the job.
remember
That's true, yeah.
I've seen a lot of people when I was young, so.
Good man, yeah, well done, yeah.
So, yeah,
It's
yeah.
nice competition.
Frank
You know,